All right, traders, welcome back to another live edition here. Your host, Mr. Know It All. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. Hope you guys had a nice evening last night. And, well, let's cover some of the market price action today. Obviously, we have a little bit of pullback happening, right? A lot of these assets probably got near their 21 EMAs. Okay, and this asset specifically is actually back testing it right now. I actually did just take a small trade on this. I do think we could potentially get this dip to be bought up here, as the 4 hour is looking pretty good. We're sitting right above the 21 EMA on the 4 hour with a nice base on support here. So I went ahead and did take a position on this. Okay, guys, I think that this asset is going to go back up to test the top of this range. As we can see, the 15-minute higher low here, right? Low and a higher low. We're at minimum going to go back probably up to test this 230 area. All right, so that's a couple percentage points right there. So nice little trade back up here. But I have take profit set towards the top of this 15-minute range at 241 on up to 247 on this asset. All right. If you guys are part of the alert service, I did just post a 3C smart trade link. I didn't post the trade setup as I normally do because I literally just spotted this and wanted to get in on an entry on this here before the stream. All right. And we're going to look at Bitcoin and how everything else is looking here on the board. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, so Bitcoin still coming up to interact with the 21 EMA on the daily. We spoke about this. It looks like it's like I said before, we're just consolidating here, right? Or maybe a little bit of rejection right here, right now. But we haven't negated these two previous candles, so it's looking okay. Maybe we can get some consolidation here, all right? Donnie, yeah, we're covering Bitcoin right now. We're gonna then move into Ethereum right after that. All right, we'll take a look at Matic for Tamir. Sure. Again, so Bitcoin still looks okay, right? We're still implying on the daily here price action to the upside. We didn't get a signal cross up here yet. All right, this could take some time to formulate. But if we still can continue to get these lower levels of negative momentum, what we don't want to see happen is we don't want to see a big spike of negative momentum come in and kind of negate this hidden divergence. Okay, but we did get the hidden divergence to actually play out. If you guys look, right, we got this move up here, this 10% move up. All right, so I wouldn't be surprised if we got rejected here at the 21 EMA to come back down and maybe make a higher low, right, to try to trek back up again. All right, so we're going to see how this ends up playing out. But it's either sideways here right now. That's what it looks like. We're going to maybe go sideways unless we get a really big rejection candle, which doesn't look like we're going to on the 4 hour. This looks pretty good. We got above the 21 EMA and we're sitting above it right now. So this actually looks pretty good in terms of the 4 hour chart. You know, you could almost call this maybe the forming of an inverse head and shoulders pattern here on the 4 hour chart for a bit of a recovery. Okay, not confirmed yet. We didn't make a right shoulder, right? You guys see that we haven't really made this right shoulder yet, but it could come back down to 52. That's that pullback I was talking about before, if we get the pullback. All right, it's not clear just yet. Yeah, we do have negative momentum weaning, but we haven't crossed down yet. So we could just go sideways here for a bit on Bitcoin. All right, let's look at ETH. ETH looking really nice, right? Continuing to make higher highs and higher lows, right off the 21 EMA here on the 4 hour. We are approaching this red band territory, so be aware of that. Okay, guys. Typically, when we get up to these red band territories, we do get pullbacks. All right, on the 4 hour. On the daily, yeah, we are obviously above the red band territory, which, like I said before, you might want to be careful in these longs. Okay, yeah, the daily stochastics look good, but these can, if we get selling pressure, these can reverse pretty fast. So just be careful with that. We did just start creating positive momentum again, so that's good. There's a couple things negating the divergence and the overbought territory here, right? So just be cognizant and be really aware. We are starting to maybe make some divergence here on the RSI, right? Higher high on price, but a lower high on the RSI. Okay, so there is a bit of divergence that we can see, and it can be also seen from here, right? So kind of a rising wedge structure happening right now on ETH, but you guys know in bull markets, bearish divergence usually underperforms, right? Because there is such a strong uptrend, right? So it may not perform as well in an uptrend as it would in a downtrend. Okay? Super USDT. Let's take a look at it. There isn't a lot of price data on this, so it's going to be kind of tough for me to give a really quality analysis on this. But the 4 hour right now is above the 21 EMA. All right, we pulled back from this resistance here. I suspect maybe a comeback down to test this area. Arash will cover URUS here in a minute. All right, so yeah, the 4 hour, you can see that we got a wedge break, right, and a back test. Yep, we can cover it, man. We can cover it. Okay. So yeah, this did break this wedge here. And yeah, it's like 100% measured move. Obviously, the top side of the wedge here, the top side of the wedge here is around 469. That's like the ultimate swing target for this, if we can get continuation. Okay. Whoever asked about super, right? Debitum network. Yeah, we can cover that here in a bit. Matic will cover that in a bit. What signals would you look or in SAR RSI less than 60 if you want to be AFK, and again, very aggressive. I'm actually not the SAR expert, guys. Matt, you might want to join the Discord and ask some of the mods in there. Or if maybe we have a couple guys that are on the stream right now that are running it, maybe they can answer your question, right? I'm going to look at URUS real fast for Arash. And yeah, I mean, exactly what I had drawn out here yesterday. We got the cross up on the daily stochastic, and we're coming to the top of the range again, okay? Coming to the top of the range again. Let's see if you can break this structure. You can see we rejected it here briefly, and is now consolidating again right back up at resistance. All right, so you made this double bottom here. So that looks pretty good. We got this break here on this downsloping resistance. We got this breakout, and it tried to rally and break this, but had some trouble breaking out, right? So now you're just consolidating up here, and it still looks fine to me. As long, I mean, you're just going to trade in this range until you break the range, right? So, let's see, what else were we going to look at? Matic was asked about. We'll cover Matic. All right, so Matic actually hit the major target, right? I don't know if you guys saw this. I had this circled like a while ago. The 200% retrace from the swing low to swing high of the previous range. Nailed it. Back, we just basically pulled back from it. Okay, it actually just pulled back, came back down to the 21 EMA, and is now trying to cup out and rally again. All right, so this is implying on the hourly, right? This is implying on the hourly that we could see a continuation again on Matic, all right? Matic is coming back up to the resistance again. Guys, we don't always get breakouts, but this coin has been on a tear, and it's definitely on a big run, okay? Well, if you guys did take that audio trade, we're already in the green, about 1% since the entry was given. So there you go, guys. A quick entry given on audio. Hopefully you guys took that. That is going to be a nice little trade. Let's see. Kelly, thank you so much for the kind words. Sly Fox, how you doing, man? What's going on? Sanskar, we can look at Doge. Let me see if there's any others I missed here. Debitum.network. I feel like this is one of those ones I bought the ICO for like a long time ago, and I just thought this project was dead, so I dumped it. But why not? I don't even think I could chart it. It's not chartable, man. Sorry, dude. XRP. Caleb, I actually do not recommend you trade with leverage. If you guys are new to trading, I do not even recommend leverage trading at all. I recommend spot trading, learning how to spot patterns, learning how to read candlesticks, and learning how to trade support and resistance. Okay, and once you've perfected it, once you've perfected your spot trading skills, then you can maybe start dabbling with leverage trading. But I still don't recommend it. Even I personally do not even like leverage trading myself because it can be very stressful. All right, and when emotions start getting involved in trading, it then becomes very dangerous to be trading. Right, so I recommend just spot trading, guys. You're never at risk of liquidation. You can buy and hold the asset. You can buy the dips. You can add capital to the trade. You can just continue to swing trade it if you want. There's no real limitations with it. How you doing, David? XRP, we're gonna check out that, okay? You're in a short on Uniswap. Oh man, careful in short positions, guys. We are in a bull market. Just be careful with short trading, okay? So it looks like XRP almost did the whole measured move of this little wedge, all right? So we could go sideways here. We could pull back to this support at $1.22 and maybe base out here and form a new type of pattern, all right? XRP. What else do we got? FTM and Icon, sure. FTM, this bad boy. Oh wow, we got the breakout, right? We got the breakout of the downsloping channel. We back tested it, and we're trying to rally. We're trying to continue a rally here, and on the hourly, implying continuation on the MACD oscillator. Okay, and we got the cross up here, the bullish cross on the hourly as well. So all of it looks pretty good here on the hourly for a continuation. I would look to get to around this 57-cent area. Obviously, that seems pretty close. But hey, we don't want to give overachieved targets here. So 57 cents, that's this top wick here. If you break that, you're looking at 60 cents. And then you're looking here on the left side, you're looking at 64 cents. All right, and if you continue to break these resistances, well, you guys already know the major target is the top of the channel, which is 87 cents. And once you break that, we are going to be entering price discovery, and it can go wherever it wants from there, okay? So Icon, here we go, ICX. If you guys are enjoying the content here at Swing Trade Pros, make sure you guys smash the like button up, show you guys support, show you guys love. We're here. We try to be here every day to cover the market, give you guys some trade setups if we can. The 4-hour here on ICX looks okay. Looks like we're just holding the 21 EMA here nicely, sitting on a major fib extension. Again, it looks like it might be forming some sort of inverse head and shoulders pattern. It's not clear just yet, but you guys can see it forming here, right? Maybe we get one more little dipsy doodle down, and we go and try to back test this rising wedge we fell out of. Okay, not clear just yet. And the 4-hour is also the momentum is sort of weaning here, so that could create this dip, right? This dip opportunity on the 4-hour. On the hourly, yeah, you can see that we're just making a lower high, right? We bounced here, we made a lower high. We're just consolidating here for now, but it's possible that we continue to make lower highs and maybe make one more back test of this support down here at 192. That's a possibility, all right? All right. Hey, Jay West, what's going on, man? Chainlink, can you check out the rising wedge on Uniswap? Uni. Dude, this is more of, I mean, yeah, you can call this breakout a rising wedge, but man, this was actually a major ascending triangle breakout that that Uniswap had. Okay, I think this was actually called out the other day. This is actually just an ascending triangle breakout, man. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think we can hit major targets, 44, 45 bucks, before maybe a back test on the triangle. You can call it a rising wedge. Maybe on the shorter time scales, you can maybe see this as a rising wedge. But I see this as a breakout, man. This is, this is more of just a breakout. Okay. Rising channel, yeah. I don't know about rising wedge, not yet. A rising channel, yes. All right. We'll look at BZRX here in a second. ADA, Dent, Chainlink. All right, we'll look at Link first. See, like Link looks like it's more so in a rising wedge than Uniswap, right? Because you guys can clearly see that, we made a higher high on price, came back down to the bottom here. Right, this is more of a rising wedge than Uniswap. You guys can see that pretty well, but and you got the bearish divergence here on the 4-hour, playing out right now though. It's coming back down. We might even come back down to the bottom here on Link. Okay. So yeah, Link, we got this resistance line here on Link. We got to break that to go higher. The daily is technically back above the 21 EMA, so that's good. All right, as long as you hold this area here and you stay above it, we can continue the uptrend. Okay. And yeah, I mean the daily still looks okay. We got triple MACD hidden bullish divergence, like right. You guys see that? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's good as long as this momentum sort of weans off. This negative momentum weans off on the daily chart here. We got a little bit of a wick. That means there is some buying activity right here. And the hourly looks good. The hourly looks good. Looks like we're trying to make some sort of double bottom here on the hourly. So that looks good. We pulled right back from this supply line. Maybe making a partial decline to maybe try to break above this again. Back test it and then maybe run again. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so Chainlink looks okay on the hourly chart. Just pay attention. If we get back above the 21 EMA on the hourly, expect this to go back up to 37.65. If we cannot, and if we reject this 21 EMA, well, we're going to test these lows again and come back down to the support. All right. Oh man, there's so many things to look at right now. BZRX, Dent. Let's look at Dent. Okay, Dent got the breakout, right? Got the channel breakout here. Let's see, what was the measured move on this? 62%. So 62%. It basically did the move, okay? On this, we could pull back and maybe make a higher low. All right, so now we have like we have this resistance here, this angled resistance here. See if we can make a continuation to try to break this. The hourly is suggesting that. The hourly is suggesting that we're going to break it. We are showing like regular bullish divergence here on the oscillator, as long as this negative momentum weans off and we get an hourly cross up on the MACD indicator on the hourly. Okay, that looks fine. That looks good to me. Let's see, UMA, BZRX, and ADA. All right, look at ADA. Also really looks like a lot like an inverse head and shoulders pattern, right? So this does look like a recovery pattern, okay? My left shoulder, head, right shoulder, right? But slanted up, this is actually looking extremely bullish, especially on the hourly. We're going to get this cross up here, or it's coming in, okay? Implying price action to the upside on the hourly for ADA. So we can come back up to test this 135 area. If we break that, we can probably get back into this triangle and maybe make a major move back to the 154 area on ADA in some time. Could take some hours, maybe some days, okay? ADA, and what do we got? BZRX. This also looks like an inverse head and shoulder. Do you guys see this? Do you guys see what I'm seeing here, or am I just talking myself blue in the face? Bring this chart up a little bit. We can look at Doge here in a minute. Yeah, so exactly, right? You got it. You got it going on here. For sure you have it going on here. All right. It may be a failed pattern, but it might end up being a failed pattern, but right now you can definitely see this area here. You can even draw a diagonal if you want on this. You also have the horizontal as well, okay? And it looks like you're trying to round out down here on the 4 hour. And yeah, you got the bearish cross, so you're probably gonna just go sideways. Obviously your signal indicator is still bullish, you're above zero, and you're starting to make this negative momentum. I suspect you make some more negative momentum, and then you make some divergence, okay? And you're right on the 4 hour EMA. You're right on it. And I'm sure the hourly here is below it, and there it is. And it looks like you're trying to make a double bottom here on the hourly. This could be a nice long opportunity, all right? Could be a nice long opportunity back above the 21, okay? We'll look at Dash here in a minute. Band. We looked at FTM, Solana, and UMA. We'll look at UMA. UMA as well. Forgot where I had this charted. I think it's on the Poloniex chart, actually. Hey, thank you so much for the 200 super chat. $3 2.69 US dollars. Appreciate that. Okay, so UMA. What I really like about this chart on UMA is that we can see the accumulation happening, right? You're in a nice uptrending trajectory on this asset. You can see the rounded bottoms here as well, right? You can see the rounded bottoms here. Now this is probably eventually going to break out. This could take some time, maybe some weeks, okay? So when we do break the top side of the range, we're looking at 600%. Okay, and we may not do this whole move, but at least I would say suspect half of it, right, by the end of the year maybe. Or maybe by the summertime, or I don't know how long this is going to take, okay? I just don't know how long it's going to take. But you got this bottom here. You're holding the support, okay? Holding this. Bottom of the range, the top of the range here. On UMA, you're just trading. You've just been range bound for a while. We didn't cover ZEN. We're going to take a look at it. Give me just a second here. We're going to look at Band, Anchor, and Dash, and then Dogecoin, and then ZEN. All right, so this actually looks okay on the daily UMA. Right, we're implying hidden bullish divergence. As long as we continue to at least make higher lows and higher highs, or just go sideways, that's fine too. We can go sideways up here. We got to get back above this 21 EMA. We're going to check out Doge here in a minute, and then we're going to check out Band, Dash, and Anchor. We'll look at Anchor first. We were looking at this one last night on the stream, I think. And yeah, it pretty much did this. It came down to the bottom of the triangle and then rallied up. Here we go. We're going to get to the top of the range here, around 19.5 cents. If we get a breakout, we're looking at about a 225 or 26% measured move up to probably the 1272 fib extension, which is around this 2 cents. This could take some time. The first major fib here is right around 24 cents within the short term. Okay. So Anchor looking pretty good. We're looking to look at Solana also. We missed that one. This coin's just straight up, man. There's nothing really to do TA on here. It's just gonna, looks like it's just on a major run. Okay. But yeah, it could have got to some sort of top here, at least briefly. You're in like a huge parabola structure here. All right. 925% measured move. Yeah, so you pretty much have done the range move. You could get a pullback, man. Don't be shocked if you get one. All right. This thing has just been literally going straight up for quite some time now. All right, you've hit all the Fibonacci extensions up here. And then you're still above the daily 21 EMA, so it still looks good. You know, there's nothing really bad to say until you start showing signs of buyer exhaustion, which on the 4-hour, you're not even showing it. You're showing hidden bullish divergence on the 4-hour chart. All right, so you're going to probably get a continuation on this, maybe on up to the top here, $55. That seems like the next Fibonacci extension. Okay, you're in price discovery as well on Solana. Guys, 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. All right. ONT, Dogecoin, ZEN. All right, we're going to look at ZEN real quick. ZEN looks actually not bad right here on the 4-hour. Okay, it's creating this negative momentum, but it's coming out, right? It's coming out of this. What do I do except crypto? I do stocks. My day job is I'm a procurement analyst. That's what I do as my day job. Is not full time for me yet. Hopefully soon. We need to impact thousands of more people first. All right. Anyways, so ZEN looking pretty zen. We need ZEN to just hold up at these levels. We're actually at all-time highs, right? The whole major measured move for ZEN is close to $1,000 from the range, from the bottom of the range to the top of the range. So we've done, some of that move. We basically done about a 2.5x since previous all-time high. I think there's plenty more room for this asset to run. We're going to maybe see some consolidation up here. We could even get a pullback. That's possible. I just long-term and I am bullish on this asset, mostly because of I forget which institution that is now. That's buying it up. I think it's Grayscale. Grayscale has a vested interest in ZEN. What I don't like though is this on the daily momentum oscillator here. You can see that we're making lower levels of positive momentum, so that's not good. We could see maybe a bit of a pullback. Okay, but for now we're above the 21 EMA. We could just come right back down to the 21 EMA, which is around that $100 area. Okay, on ZEN, but we did print a higher candle body high here. All right. What else did I miss? ONT. Oh yeah, Dogecoin. Let's look at Doge. Piece of trash coin. Yeah. Getting a pivot here on off the daily 21 EMA. Crazy how many people have gotten rich off this crap coin. Kind of pisses me off actually. But anyways, creating a bit of negative momentum here, but it doesn't really matter. You're obviously producing positive price action. You're getting these higher lows to come in. You're going to probably test up at least to the 40-cent area at some point in time. It looks like there's nothing up here, so newly manufactured resistance. Daily getting a reset here on the stochastics. V-chain we can look at, sure. What was that? Integrity? Yeah, we covered Solana. Shannon, thank you so much for the kind words about the thumbnail. Ethereum is pumping. Nice. What's audio, Jen? Is this trade dead or what? That's still good. We got an entry on 224, I think, on this. We're up 63 cents. We're rich. Anyways, what did I miss, guys? Did I miss something? Oh, Dash. I missed Dash. Dash. Old school Dash. Oh yeah, and then we'll look at Ontology. All right, so Dash going bullish here on the weekly, right? We got above the weekly 21 EMA back here in February. Actually, we actually got back above it here in November. Started making higher highs and higher lows. Just maybe making this consolidation pattern here for the last month. The weekly is still bullish, right? So it's just hanging in this 50 to 60 range on the RSI. Just watch the levels of positive momentum, right? So we need to start creating more positive levels of we need to create more positive momentum on the MACD oscillator here. Otherwise, we could lose momentum and come back down, okay? You know, can you look at DSLA? Yeah, man, absolutely. Crypto Greg, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Appreciate that, brother. We got the falling wedge breakout. We had this drawn out here a couple days ago. Okay? The DSLA, 50% measured move. You guys already know these wedges, they go back up to the top of the wedge, right? So you're looking at a swing target of about 2.4, 2.5 cents. Okay? Guys, if you have specific tokens that you guys want me to look at, like real fast, if you don't have time to wait, you guys can send a super chat. That would be greatly appreciated. We'll get you guys at the top of the line. There's obviously tons of people asking about different coins right now. But Crypto Greg, this looks like nice consolidation right here on the 4-hour. You can see the 4-hour stochastics looking like they're about to cross back up. So you could get a continuation at least up to this level here. This 2.1 cent area, but the ultimate swing target for this asset is back up to the top of the wedge. Okay. What did we need to look at here? What did we miss? We were looking at Dash, right? So Dash can get back up to 306 on the weekly here. On the daily, let's look at the daily. Yeah, so the daily is back testing the 21 EMA right now, and it could looks like some sort of cup. Yep, it does looks like some sort of cup pattern. All right. Dash looks okay. We might get some more sideways price action though, all right? What else did I miss? VeChain, BNB, VeChain and BNB. Is that it, guys? Oh, ZRX, Engine, and XLM, and CeLO, AGI. Okay, there's a lot here. All right. Bro, you are so good at TA, but why you don't get watching? That's a great question. I don't know why I don't have more viewers, man. I mean, that's something. I don't know what to say about that. Maybe all you guys could share the streams, get the word out about what we're doing here at STP. And no, I didn't check band. I totally forgot to look at band. Sorry, Johnny. We'll take a look at that. Here's band. We did break this resistance area here we were talking about yesterday. We did cover FTM integrity. I'm covering band right now. We're looking at this daily resistance here at 1850. This is the next real level here for band, and we're going to get here and see what happens. If we get a pullback here, that would be okay to come back down to back test the daily 21 EMA or even this area that we're at right here. But the daily looks good. We're talking about a bullish cross incoming here for band. All right. We're looking at it, Ryan. We're looking at it. I think my stream lags a little bit, all right? But thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Anyway, we're looking at a major incoming move here for band if we can continue to make pushes here to the upside, top side of this range. All right. Let's go to like the 3-day chart and really see what's happening here. So the 3-day chart, you can also see we're making these higher levels of negative momentum, and we're coming out of it here, right? Here's the 2-day. You can see we're about to end up getting maybe a cross up, and then the daily showing that. All in negative momentum and creating positive prices. This is a bullish sign, guys. If we were making negative momentum and showing price action to the downside, we could be inclined to see maybe more of a corrective move. But right now we're trekking back up here, right? Trekking back up here. All right, so CELO, AGI, BNB. Right, so BNB got towards the top of the range here. Looks like maybe a pullback candle here today. Just maybe some sideways price action. We are above the daily 21, so still bullish. We could even come back down to backtest this one more time. All right, it's possible we come back down to backtest this triangle for a third touch. Right, 1, 2, or multiple touches actually, but that's fine. We can come back down before we actually end up breaking out. Right. So Binance still par for the course. Yep, the hidden bullish divergence is still there. You can see it here. As long as we continue to create lower levels of negative momentum, and the MACD oscillator stays above 0 here, we could eventually see a cross up. Okay. Let's see. CELO and AGI. CELO. Nice little setup here, man, on this. This looks like an ascending triangle formation, okay? You're above the 21 EMA. You could maybe get a pullback below here to touch the bottom of the demand line before breaking out, right? That one more rug pull before we get the major move, right? Which is actually kind of being implied here on the RSI right now. Like looking at maybe an impending bearish cross. Okay, but it could just be ending up to be a fake out to shake out some weak hands up here, and maybe come further down, back test this support. Okay. What was the other one? AGI. Okay, so we're above the weekly 21. That's bullish, okay? As long as we're above the weekly 21 EMA, guys, remember, we are in an uptrend. All right, so we got the back test here. We're getting a bit of a retrace from this this move down. We got really close to this 1272 fib extension before we pulled back. There was a lot of selling pressure up here that also might have been caused by Bitcoin and its sudden movements. But right now, this asset's sitting above the 21 EMA on the daily, so that's fine. We're just going to maybe go sideways or consolidate here for a bit. And if we can't muster up the enough bullish momentum to make higher prices, we could come back down and back test this area here, this support area. If we find support here again, we could get a spring, make a double bottom, and make new all-time highs. So be on the lookout. This is in a consolidation right now. Okay. Can we look at the market cycle chart and EOS? Yeah, we can look at it. You know, we can look at it if you guys smash that like button up. We only got 30 likes. We got 50 people watching the stream. We got folks asking me why more people aren't watching the stream. Well, if you guys smash the like button up and put comments in the comment section below, that actually gets the YouTube algorithm going. And will, when people start to search on YouTube for other crypto people or crypto streams, my stuff will pop up and pop right into their feed, and then they'll start watching the stream. That's how we get more people watching, guys. I can't really control other than that, right? So tags, title, and a thumbnail is really all I can really do. And I'm sure I have other competition that that is you know, posting content as well daily. So really helps if you guys do that. All right, we're gonna look at EOS here. Dude, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That's awesome. All right, let's look at EOS. All right, so EOS, we are below the 21 EMA on the daily. All right, so we are looking like maybe a bit of a pullback coming here. All right, so we could come back down, test the daily support, and bounce off this maybe parabola here before we get ignition. All right. Ryan, thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate that. You know what would probably really help is if we start like a Swing Trade Pros like Reddit thread or something. If one of you guys want to do that, that'd be great. Just DM me and let me know you're doing that, and we can post content in there. We can post all sorts of stuff in there. I feel like Reddit is one of those areas that we're not on, and we could get a lot of traction there as well. We'll look at SRM, sure. And 1-inch KSM, yeah, all these tokens. Yeah, 1-inch we covered before actually. It's in an ascending triangle breakout. SRM. SRM in a weekly breakout right now. Okay. Yeah, somebody was asking about rising wedges. Here you go. Here's a great example of one. So you have rising prices, but lower relative strength. So this is a kind of a bearish sign, okay? But in major uptrends, bearish divergences kind of underperform, right? So just and we might just get like a nice pullback here on the weekly, and the daily you can see we're pulling back right now. We could pull back to this 840 area, right, on SRM, or right back down to the $7.40 area, which is the 21 EMA. We always, like I said, we always flirt with that 21 EMA. All right, KSM. ASM we can look at as well. Yeah, so KSM is above the 21 EMA on the daily, but just barely. Looks like some consolidation here. All right. ASM looking like a bullish cross coming soon here. We are implying price action to the upside on the daily. We did get this major bounce here. We could consolidate some more. The 4-hour looks good, right? We're above the 21 EMA on the shorter time scales here. See if you can make a higher high, right? 4-hour Stokes about to cross back up. All right, you're weaning on the positive momentum. You got to see some buying activity come in here shortly. Okay, TXK. Oh, that was just thanks. Pancake, we can look at pancake swap. Kind of did what I had drawn out here, down sloping and then break. Yeah, I mean, pancake swap is up here at a major resistance. Looks like the Stokes just crossed back up on the 4-hour too. Could see continuation on this. You know, but we're consolidating right by a major resistance area, all right? ZRX, Engine, and XLM, we missed those. ZRX. So the 3-day chart, we're above the daily 21. We're at this major resistance area. We had a fake breakout here. Okay. Came back into the structure, came back into the pattern here on ZRX. And we're holding right now above the daily 21 EMA, but we're getting a bit of a pullback right at this resistance area, okay? 4 hour looks good, right? We're just getting some consolidation above the 21. So maybe we consolidate a bit more. The hourly looks nice little double bottom there on the hourly. Okay, see if you can break back above this this 188 area. That seems to be the problem area right now. Hourly looking poised to make a move up. We'll look at waves here in a second. We looked at Cardano already, Mike. What was it? Engine. What was the other one here? Engine and XLM. So Engine coin holding above the daily or the weekly 21 EMA, so that's good. We're still in a bullish trend, okay? And we're kind of negating this this previous weekly candle here by getting this major bounce. On the daily chart, we can see that we're back above the 21 EMA, and really the target here is actually a new all-time high, close to that $4 area, okay? If we can make continuation here, which is what the oscillators are implying, right? Right now. We didn't get across yet. It's not clear just yet, but it's implying it. Okay. And XLM. We touched the 886 fib extension. We pulled back down to this 33 cent area, made a pivot, and now we're just kind of sitting right near the 21 EMA. Kind of going sideways right here. You can see we didn't negate yesterday's candle, but we're about to. We could just go sideways here though, okay? The daily is implying maybe a bullish cross. We'll see in the coming days what happens with this negative momentum. Oh, I did not do VeChain. We'll do VeChain. VeChain. And we're going to get to BCH and waves. We looked at BNB. VeChain is back above the daily 21 EMA. Okay. The 4 hour is sitting on it. Okay, this looks like maybe an opportunity. As long as we get this cross up here on the 4 hour. We can make another higher low. Not sure what the bird coin is. But this actually looks interesting if we get a 4 hour cross, okay? Like I said before, the hourly looks nice, right? We're implying price action back up on the hourly. Cardano's the bird coin. We covered it, man. We covered it before. BCH, and what did Annie want there? She wanted something. Waves. Go to the weekly here for a second on waves. All right, we're getting awfully close to this breakout of the all-time high structure. Lots of room to run here on the weekly for waves. You can see we're just fluttering, making higher highs and higher prices. So no real bearish divergence here forming for waves. So this looks good. I mean, you guys can see the relative strength is maybe doing this, but we're also making higher lows, right? So there is a bit of a wedge looking going on the RSI, which is maybe why we can get that parabolic move up once we get the breakout on waves. Okay, weekly looks really strong. We're in a weekly breakout right now on waves. We're above the 21 EMA again. You guys know that's important. We're way above it here on the daily. Okay, we could get some sideways price action. We could even get a quick jerk back down to back test this breakout before we go even higher. Okay. Can you explain why the EMA on the 4 hour to 1 hour makes the difference? Obviously, on the shorter time scales, the shorter time scales are going to influence the larger time scales. So if the asset starts making moves or interacting with the 21 EMA on the shorter time scale, it's going to change what the 4 hour time scale and what the daily time scale look like. Okay. So really, you want to be watching like the 15-minute and the hourly, and if those are looking bullish and looking like they're going to cross back above, then you're going to see major moves happen on the 4 hour and the daily. Okay. On the buy sell indicator, what does an amber candle followed by a blue candle mean? You're talking about the buy sell zone indicator. So the buy sell zone indicator, let me get that on here for you. For the buy sell zone indicator, if you guys aren't familiar with this indicator, it actually helps in understanding when there's going to be reversals or when there's going to be continued price action. All right, so when there's an amber candle followed by a blue candle, that means we're going to see movements back up. Okay, blue is typically meaning continuation up, and yellow means a movement down. Right. All right, guys, we've been live for almost an hour here today. Make sure you guys smash up that like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, and please, guys, definitely join the Discord. There's lots of information in the Discord that isn't on the YouTube channel here that you guys definitely could be taking advantage of. And I definitely go live a lot of the times at night in the Discord live, so definitely join the Discord. I go live sometimes to give you guys free trades, just to talk to the community, you know, and be open about what's happening in the market. All right. And if you guys are SAR subscribers right now, I will let you guys know that we will be raising the yearly price here to $39.97. So if you guys are interested in upgrading from the monthly to the yearly, you're still getting a nice 37% discount right now to do so. But on May 1st, we will be increasing that price. If you guys are interested in doing that, make sure you guys DM me. I can maybe even give you guys a further discount on this $29.97 price, as we will be raising this price in a few days. All right. If you're interested in any of the other STP products here, the real-time trading indicators, we have 10 other indicators here that you guys can use in your arsenal to tackle the trading. All right. If you're interested in the alert service, that is where I post daily swing trades for you guys. That is $67 a month. Make sure you guys check that out. Join the Discord to check all that out. Also, on Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern, and sometimes I do them at night now for our Aussie community, and for those folks that are overseas, I do group coaching sessions for technical analysis. So make sure you guys watch out for those announcements and/or sign up today. All right. We can look at AIOZ. That'll be the last ticker I do look at. We did cover ANKR already. Let's see here. AIOZ. We're gonna look at it versus ETH USD price, so we get the dollar price. All right, so we're printing a short right now on the daily, which may or may not. We can look at BCH too, man. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's get the SAR out of here for 1 second. There's not a lot of price data on this. We are on a flag, right? So let's see. From swing low, we covered Matic, Bobby. Missed it. Sorry, pal. Let's see. We could retrace anywhere in these areas, okay? Could come back down to the 75-cent area. That's possible if we don't hold these lows here. Remember, we are in a bull flag, right? So downslope consolidation. All right, we could come back down to this green band here area here. You might want to wait for that. Hopefully that's helpful. And was that it? Oh yeah, BCH. Cool. So BCH got back above the parabola structure here after making this like double bottom sort of thing here. We have this line here as a resistance from this top, and we have this demand line here for right now. Looks like some maybe more consolidation up here. We're just sitting in bullish territory on the 4-hour around 60, and this looks pretty good. Is FTM breaking out right now? Yeah, it probably is. Nice. Yep, we called that earlier on the stream. I will definitely be doing a stream highlight recap for you guys today. But thank you guys again for joining. Make sure you guys smash the like button up, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel and like the content here, and tick the little bell. And don't forget to join the Discord. Lots of free things. And we could have maybe a special giveaway this weekend as well. So stay tuned for that. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for joining.